Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am Citra, and welcome to this seminar on leadership development and service quality management in hospitality and tourism. Our speaker today is Mrs. Kartika, and she is general manager at Ramayana Hotel, and she's still 25 years old. And now it's time to presentation. Please welcome Mrs. Kartika, and to the Mrs. Kartika, now the time is all yours.
Well, thank you, Mrs. Citra. So, good morning, everybody. I'd like to take the opportunity to thank you for coming here today. So, I'm here today for share about leadership development and service quality management in hospitality and tourism industry. And I'd like to begin by a question. Why do we have to discuss this? So here it is. The tourism and hospitality sector has recently become a priority field to contribute a country's economic growth. In many countries in the world, the process of planning and developing the tourism sector doesn't often become a priority skill of government work. In many countries, in the process of planning and developing tourism, the discussion of human resource in the service of true and effective tourism activities often receives low attention. In many cases, it is even completely ignored. This has led to serious problems in the tourism industry and has prevented the participation of local people in economic activities developed from tourism development.
And now we look at the consider of leadership development. The tourism industry is a world industry without borders. The world of tourism is an industry that isn't in the unlimited category. The leaders in the tourism industry need to consider several strategies, namely the strategies in the aspects of customers, competitors, companies, countries, and currency. The power of a tourism customer is among the most of liberal groups. It's meaning that they are free to choose to visit a number of tourist attractions or reject them or cancel them. There are several demands for a leadership role in the world of tourism. You've probably heard some of this before. The first one is submissions of information. Number 2 is competency development. Third is authority, and the last is awarding.
Excuse me, Mrs. Kartika, there are 5 minutes left.
Thank you, Mrs. Citra. And now we move on to my next point, which is service quality management. At present, the application of service quality management in the tourism and hospitality industry has become a staple necessity to compete in the global market as well as the Indonesian domestic market. Indonesian consumer demands for the level of service provided by tourism and hospitality producers are increasing. There are several dimensions that must be discussed in quality management in the hospitality and tourism sector. Namely, the first one is timeline of service, the second is service accuracy, and the third is politeness and assistance in providing service. Number 4 is responsibility. 5 is completeness. Number 6 is for getting service, and number 7 is variation of the service models. Number 8 is personal service. Number 9 is approval in reserving service, and number 10 other service supporting attributes.
Okay, I'll be glad if you give me an opinion or your question for our seminar today.
And now we come to the discussion session, and there just have one question for the discussion. Before asking your question, please raise your hand, mention your name and your institution. Thank you.
Me?
Yes, please.
My name is Marta and I'm from STP AMTA Yogyakarta. Hello Mrs. Kartika.
I just want to ask you a question for leadership development. Authority includes into demands of leadership role. Can you explain what the meaning of this to us? Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Mata, for your good questions. Let me answer your questions. Authority is the meaning. A successful leadership with an extraordinary achievement is always supported by many people. Is you clear for that?
Yeah, very clear. Thank you.
So the conclusion of the seminar is leadership development is very needed to make a good service quality management in tourism and hospitality industry. Not just a good management, that must be have a strategy for leader to make a loyal service for a customer without the borders. Thank you very much for this opportunity. I'm very happy to share this for you, and I hope you glad to for this moment. And thank you and good morning.
So let's give a big round of applause for Mrs. Kartika. Thank you for attending this seminar. I look forward to seeing you again on a future occasion. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.